Appreciate everybody who came out. This is why I'm gonna start doing these every week, man, until people realize that they can make $100,000 with this program. And you don't have to be, it don't have to take 3 to 5 years. You can do it in 1 year. You can do it in 5 months. It's just all about getting coached and getting started. That's it. Man. Um,
Can I ask you a question before we get started?
yes.
Okay, so I have my script that I got received from you, and I'm going to do my video. Once I do my video, should I just send it to you to let you look at it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
do that. I'm either do it tonight, I'm gonna do it first thing tomorrow, and then I'll just
just send
I
it.
guess I can.
You can just send it to me in the community. You
Okay,
want, or you can, yeah, you can just send it.
I
You
gotta
can,
make sure I know how to do that.
yep, you can.
Okay, I can because I can do it from my phone. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we will go ahead and get started. Again, appreciate everybody who came out. I'm gonna start doing these guys every Friday. I realized I wanted to do this every Friday because I get a lot of messages, and I know I'm pretty sure a lot of people, other people get messages, and so sometimes a person just don't understand really when they're new when it comes to the online space. So a lot of times it has to just be broken down because a lot of people just overthink this whole online thing when this is like third grade stuff, guys, if I'm being serious. It's just new to people if they're not familiar with it. So again, appreciate everybody who came out. Guys, this is what I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna go through like a little slideshow that probably take like 10 minutes or so, and then of course I'm going to open it up for anybody who has questions, guys. If and this is just for the people who have been invited. This isn't for the people who are already in the program. This is for you if you have questions. That's why I have these. I want you to have clear, 100% clarity. I'm gonna try to break this thing down to you on a level that you can understand. Where I'm coming from, we call it black folks terms. So I'm gonna break it down to you in black folks terms, guys. That's mean it's as simple as it can get. I can't make it like I'm gonna keep it really simple. And then of course I'm gonna answer any questions you have because I want you to have full clarity, and I want you to have and then of course you're gonna have an opportunity to take advantage of the bonus that I got going on during the March Momentum Challenge, right? Okay, so let me share my screen and kind of introduce myself just in case we got some people on here who are new. Give me a second. Okay, hold up. Oh, shoot, hold up. One second, one second, one second. Okay, hold up, man. My internet is, I don't need y'all doing all that. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Okay, give me one second. It's moving a little, internet is a little slow, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I'm gonna refresh it. Okay, I have no idea why that's doing that. Give me one second. Oh, hang in there, guys. View tick, viewed, okay, that ain't it. Okay, give me 1 second. I have no idea what it is, what is going on here. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Be patient with me, my friends. What is going on with that? Try this. Okay, what is going on? What is going on? I have no idea. Can you guys see this? Or what do you guys see right here? Somebody let me know. What do you guys see?
It looks like your stand store store.
Okay, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get them to fix this, man, because I have and I was just on the right thing, so I have no idea why it's not. Hang with me, hang with me, hang with me. Hang with me. Keeps doing it. Oh my God. Mm, let's try this one. Hold up, man. This is annoying. Sorry about this, guys. Hold up. This is completely acting up for some reason. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What's really going on? And man, what is this? I have no idea what that is and what it's showing up. Okay, hold up. I think I may have found it. Let me see. Let's see if I can. I apologize, guys. Give me. What do you guys see now?
Like an introduction?
Recording in progress.
Does you guys see where it says my name is Daryl?
Yes.
Okay, okay, great. I have no idea what happened with that, guys. I apologize. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to get a hold to support, tech
That
support.
was on right in the beginning too, Daryl. Like when you
Was
first
it?
clicked on it. Yeah, it came up.
Didn't nobody tell me, so I didn't know. All right, I apologize, guys. So again, all right. So if you are new here, guys, my name is Daryl Hannah. And I have literally reached the basically at the end of the day, guys, I had when it comes to this program, I had literally reached the the end of the rope. I was done working like 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, behind on all the bills, pretty much like a lot of other people dealing with, financial issues. I was drinking myself to death. Mad Dog 2020, that was my drink. I don't know if anybody know about that, but at the end of the day, man, I was just sick and tired of the life that this job had gave me, guys. I wasn't spending no time with my family. I couldn't travel. I was missing my kids' parent teachers conference, my daughter's t-ball, my son's football games, and I was working tons of overtime for a check that every time I got paid on Friday and I pay the bills, I'm broke. 17 bucks in the bank, $28, everything's in the house, you need everything, and you don't get paid for another 7 days. And the crazy part about it, guys, is that I had gave this job so many years, and out of the blue they came in and fired me, and caught me completely off guard. It was a devastating moment for me. I was just, I mean, when I even think about it, I was just lost for words. I'm still lost for words, kind of, because you figure you give a job all these years and you go up, you show, and they give you pizza parties and all this birthday cake and all this other stuff, and they toot you and pat you on the back. But at the end of the day, guys, I've realized the hard way. I had to swallow my pride and realize that at a job, you're just a number. You're just an employee ID number. A job has one goal. It is to help make the money, help make the company money by paying you as less as possible, but working you the most. So, make a long story short, guys, I hit on hard times. I got away from my family, and I caught myself in a shelter. And it was around that time that I basically just decided to. I told myself, you know what? I don't want to give another man or a woman or an entity the power to control my money. I've been working in corporate America and driving forklifts and production and assembly for 30 years, and it kept me nothing but broke and stressed out and losing weight like a cancer patient. And but when I was in the homeless shelter, that was the light bulb moment for me. And I said I wanted to find something where I could control my own time. I wanted to work from home. I just wanted my time back, and I wanted to make more money because I wasn't doing either one of them, right? And that is what prompted me to come into the online space and to try and look for something, guys. I'm from a little town from called New Madrid, Missouri, guys. A lot of you guys probably don't know where this is. It's probably like 800 people. It's one of these little towns that you can just blast off the map. I don't even see why it's still there because there's literally nothing there but crackheads and wannabe gangbangers, man. But that's where I'm from. One of 14 siblings, 7 brothers and 7 sisters, raised in the projects, guys. That's all I am. I'm just a country boy who grew up in the projects. There's nothing else. I can go on and talk about that for 30 minutes, but we're not going to do that. This right here is my wife, April. We're coming up on 10 years of marriage in October. This is my daughter, Bria. She's a freshman. She's 19. She's a freshman at the university at Tennessee State University in Nashville. And then, of course, my son right here is Jalen. He is getting him to take pictures, just like watching paint dry. He's 21. He's a junior in college, and man, this is why I do what I do for these three. But they're grown now. But I can't go back and replace those 8 to 9 years or 7 to 8 years that I missed with some of the most precious moments of my life, guys. Right? This right here, man, is me when I was at a oh, hold up. This right here, guys, is just a picture of me on the left. That's when I was on lunch. I did this every day. I'm smiling, but I'm miserable. I'm working 12 hours a day. I'm broke. I mean, there's pain behind this smile. This right here, guys, is after I got fired from this job. This is the shelter that I spent 11 months in, 11 and a half months in before I spent my first 3 weeks in the woods, sleeping in my car, right? This was just a light bulb moment for me. This is when reality kicked in, and I realized I was at rock bottom. Like I done bottomed out. And of course, this is actually when I came into the online space. I tried a couple things, and this right here just is back here like a couple years ago. When I was doing life insurance, I went and got my license in 2021, and I became a life insurance agent. And these are just some of the people who I helped, and I always took pictures with them. They fed me, they were just nice. I loved life insurance, but it was just I didn't have no time, guys. 12 hours a day, 7 to 7:30, less than $600 a week, driving all over Tennessee, getting set. I mean, it was just disastrous, right? And um, so here, this right here is when things changed for me, guys. Coming into 2024, in 2023, I had made like 48,000, 50 some thousand dollars working like two jobs, a side hustle. I'm still trying to build my business. I'm doing some affiliate marketing. I'm doing the Clickly emails. I mean, I done everything. I done been bamboozled, scammed. I done did everything. But when I come into 2024, I don't know about you guys, but I have a tendency of just checking my bank account in the morning when as soon as I wake up. I don't know if you guys do that, but when I did, I checked it. It was -$6, and this was at the beginning of the year when everybody's like, this is my year, my year. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I said the same thing, but when you wake up and you see this, there is no like, what are you supposed to do? And this was a time, guys, when um, I was having some marital issues. I was about to get my wife's car was about to get repoed. Man, my daughter wouldn't even stand at the house because we didn't have groceries. We was behind on rent. It was crazy. It was a crazy first part of 2024. And of course, I was in the lady's house, guys, back here on January the 13th, helping her with some life insurance. And of course, while I was scrolling, I came across this
Say what?
hey, mute yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was scrolling and I come across this program, some post that a lady was talking about how making money online with with some program or whatever. And it's funny because she didn't say nothing about digital marketing, so I had never even heard of digital marketing, so I'm new. And I looked at the information, guys. Make a long story short, I joined that program when I really didn't have the money, so I used a payment plan. And this is just my first intro because when I joined, you could introduce yourself, and I'm just letting people know what I was doing. I've been a life insurance agent for 3 years, and as a complete newbie, guys, this is why I share this. I'm just a country boy. I'm just a factory worker. Now, I'm there ain't in the online space I may have status, but at the end of the day, guys, I'm just an old country boy at heart that lives in Tennessee, Memphis, right? I'm just a regular guy. I'm a father. I'm a husband. This is what I'm just a regular dude that's looking to get out the rat race and tired of being away from his family, right? And me just following what is in that program, the training that is in that program, not trying to reinvent the wheel, not trying to do things on my own, but staying consistent, being coachable, understanding that a millionaire, someone who makes hundreds of thousands of dollars every month, created this program. I followed that program exactly like she did. And guys, I was able to make 100 grand in my first 4 months. And in that same year at 300 grand. That is not to brag or boast. Guys, I mean, you just got to know me, man. I built a $500,000 business in an 800 square foot house, guys. You don't need a big house. You don't need fancy tools. You don't have to drive a Maserati. You just need a cell phone, the training, and willing to be consistent. And if you can, this year, this month can be the start of one of the best years that you've ever had, guys. And that's why I share that with you guys. Now, this right here is also just a back here in May, so about 4 months when I first started, just some commissions I like to show people, not to brag and boast, but to inspire people. That if a guy who grew up dirt poor, who was homeless, who grew up in the projects, who didn't have nothing, welfare, food stamps, I can go on all day, but I do know how to read and write and follow directions. And I know how to punch play on a video and implement that. And if you can do that, then you have an opportunity to scale your business, guys, and see results similar to this, better than this, or, it just depends on you, right? So what is the Legacy Builders Program? Let me see if I can. So what is hold up. So what is the Legacy Builders Program? This is why you guys probably hear. So the Legacy Builders Program, guys, these are digital. There's 5 of them. So these are digital training programs in the e-learning industry. Basically, the e-learning industry, guys, is just the online digital space because the world is digital now. It's the digital training programs with an engaging and supportive community of over 59,000 other men and women just like you, where you're going to learn step by step, guys. And when I say step by step, I'm talking about step by step, like the alphabets, A, B, C, D. You got to go in that order. You're going to learn how to start an online business. You don't need experience. You don't need tech skills. You don't need to get on the phone and speak to folks. You don't need a following. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't need none of that. You're going to learn how to start an online business. That's what these programs teach you, these training programs. They're going to teach you how to use social media to attract customers. So that means you're not going to be out here DMing people and randomly trying to get people to chasing folks. We're not doing that over here, guys. This program is designed for you to get freedom. And you're going to learn how to build a fully automated income that works for you 24/7, guys. This is how you make money in your sleep. There's two ways to make money. You can die making money, or you can make money in your sleep. The way to die making money is to punch a clock all the way up until you die. You do not want to be doing that, guys, till you're 65 and 70 years old. Like that could be, that's a worse life. You want to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, whether you put in the work, your hours, you can retire, you can travel the world, you can spend time with your grandchildren, whatever it may be. You do not want to be working a job when you're 60 or 65, when you have this thing called social media and the internet, guys, right? Now, let me show you exactly what you're going to receive when you join the Legacy Builders program, guys. This is where this is where you're going to develop the skills, right? So when you join the program, first of all, guys, you're going to get you're going to get step-by-step training. I'm literally talking about step by step by step. Watch a video, punch the video, do what it says. When you're done, hit next. Same thing. Do what it's done, hit next. It's simple, guys. You do not have to be smarter than a fifth grader to get out your 9 to 5 in the next 3 months or less, right? Following this program. You're going to learn this training is going to teach you the skills so that you can start earning and growing an online business. This is the way to freedom, guys. The next thing you're going to get is a proven, done for you, fully automated system, guys. This is a fully automated pre-built system. There's nothing to make. There's nothing to create. There's nothing to none of that. And the system comes with high sales converting emails, guys. This is why people, when you join and you start making money, when you learn, 98% of the income you're going to make is going to be through your emails, guys. This is where you get freedom. So you don't have to get on a phone and be trying to talk to people and explain it. The system does all the heavy lifting for you, right? And so you're going to get a fully automated pre-built system with high sales converting emails that explains the program and guides you through the process. There is no gray areas, just black and white, guys. And you're going to get the social media marketing training. Why? Why social media? Guys, this is where you're going to learn step by step how to attract people. Keyword, attract, not chase. You're going to learn how to attract people on platforms that you're on every day. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, without DMing them or getting on the phone. The whole world is on social media. Guys, there's 8.5 billion people in this world, and 5 billion are on social media. This is the new hangout spot. And this is why you need that training to learn. Everybody, blue collar, brick and mortar, online, everybody is building their business using social media. I'm talking about practically everybody, even the job that you work for. There's a marketing department at your job. I'm willing to bet you my $10,000 that they use social media for marketing. Guys, this is where we are. And it's free. That's the beauty of it as well. You're also going to get community support and 24/7 support from Support in General, guys. What does that mean? That means you're going to get a community of people. I need you to listen to this carefully. You're going to get a community of people who want the same things as you do, to make more money, to have more time, and to obtain more freedom to do the things that you want. Therefore, people all alike we're all together, we're learning and building together towards the same goal. The goal is to get freedom and get out the rat race, right? So that we can do the things that we want, guys. And this is what this program teaches you the skills to do. And then you're going to get a clear path to follow. This is where you're going to basically learn simple steps to know. So you're going to know exactly what you need to do, guys. Daily action steps on what you need to do to build your business and start making money. Now, you're going to build your online business with a 2 to 3 hour workday schedule, right? Not 8-10 hours. 2 to 3 hours is all you need. But the thing is this, what do you do for those 2 to 3 hours of focused time? We're going to go over those real quick. The first thing, guys, is you're going to create 3 pieces of content. You're going to learn how to do this. And in the end, I'm going to give you a cheat code on how to do it. You're going to know how to create 3 pieces of content. If you don't want to do videos, you don't have to do videos. You can do it faceless. You don't have to, guys, there's so many ways that you can create content. 1 hour to create 3 pieces of content, guys. You're already creating content on social media. You're just not getting paid because you don't you don't know the skills, guys. That's the only difference. For 30 minutes, you're going to copy and paste free ads on high traffic websites. Guys, we're going to give you 150 to 200 of the highest traffic ads out there. All you have to do is copy, paste, and post and put your little link in there. And that's it, guys. Right? I made $5,000 my first 2 weeks doing this. I just knew that you could make more money doing videos. That's why I started doing videos, right? So copy, paste, post. My 5-year-old nephew could do this, guys. It's really simple. And then for 30 minutes, guys, you're going to always continue to train and watch training because there's so much training, there's so much advanced training that you got. You can't do it all in one day. So you're always spending time training and then responding to emails because people will start emailing you and stuff. And then the fourth thing, guys, is optional, is going live. You know, going live, you want to get to the point where you can do it for an hour. Why? Guys, I'm going to say this. Like when you go live, this is where the like, know, and trust factor is really built, and you can make a lot of money. Why? Because people get to see you in the flesh, right? But that is optional. You do not have to go live to make money. We have a lady over here. I think she's only went live 2 times and since she's been here, and I think that was like when she first started. And I think she's made over $700,000, right? So guys, you don't have to do that. Now, real quick, what are digital products? Because a lot of time people don't understand what those are. Guys, digital products, these are just things that you sell and promote online that people can download and get access to instantly. So that means they're not physical items. That means there's nothing to ship. There's no inventory. You don't have to box up anything. You don't have to go to the post office. No warehouse to work in to make anything. It's digital. That means you get it sent to your email and you can hit download and you have it right there. That's all that means. This is the digital world. It's speeding up, guys. That is it, right? Once you create it one time, you can sell it over and over and over from your phone without even moving, and laptop, and you can make a crazy amount of income doing it as well, guys. And all it is, guys, digital products at the end of the day is just information, education, tools, or some type of content delivered digitally. Digitally just means faster and instantly, guys. That's all that means. This is a world that's why when you buy something online, when you pay for it and you get the receipt, they don't ask for your address to mail the receipt to you. They send the receipt to your email. That's digitally. Why? Because it's faster. And whatever you bought, if it's not physical, if it's a download, they'll send that to the email. That's all that means, guys. Examples of digital products: online courses or training programs, a step-by-step video training teaching you something specific, like the Legacy Builder. This is a step-by-step digital training program that teaches you the skills to build an online business, right? And make 100% of the profits from your phone. Example, a course or program teaching people how to start an online business. I follow a guy who created a $7 PDF. It is a training program that teaches you how to potty train dogs in 3 months. And he made $28,000 in his first 30 days doing that. Never left the house, nothing. It's all, guys, I'm telling you, like, this is the new world that we're in, right? Ebooks, again, we all know what an ebook is: a downloadable digital book in a PDF platform. So basically, instead of being like this, it just goes to your email, you click it, and you still got the whole book. Everything's still the same. You just don't have to have a book, right? Printable files, downloadable, anything downloadables, examples, planners, chores, workout trackers, templates, resumes. My wife does resumes. There's all type of resume templates. These are all examples of digital products, guys. That's all it is. Now, why is now the best time to get started with the Legacy Builders program with whoever invited you, guys? I'm going to share with you. Because first of all, right now, for only 4 more days, I've got this thing going on called the March Momentum Challenge. And right now, for 4 more days, I started this on March the 1st. Right now, for 4 more days, you can get into the $1,000 live drawing giveaway I'm going to be doing on April the 1st. And how you get access to this is if you join between now and March the 10th, you will get your name put in that drawing 3 times to increase your chances. Now, I started this on March the 1st. Some people got their name put in there 7 times. Some people got their name put in there 5 times. I'm going to be doing this drawing live on a Zoom just like this on April the 1st. I haven't got the date at the time yet. Probably be around about 7 again. And I'm just going to get off into the basket, shake it, and I'm gonna pull somebody's name, and they're going to get $1,000. I'm going to Cash App it to them, Venmo it to them, PayPal it to them, and we're going to do it live so people know that I don't gatekeep and I don't play games, guys. Right? I'm dead serious, and this is your opportunity that you can be able to learn to be a partake of that, right? And this is again if you get started between now and March the 10th. But not only that, guys, you're also going to get these amazing bonuses, which are only going to skyrocket your chances to have results. Hey, mute yourself, please. Which is only going to skyrocket your chances to have results and be successful. What are you going to get that's going to be able to help you skyrocket your results to be successful?
He did it
Hey,
again.
mute yourself. All right, so thank you. All right, so what you're going to get, guys, you're going to get lifetime mentorship and coaching from me. Guys, I got this price list out here because, guys, mentorship can cost you. My mentor back here last year, guys, paid her mentor $50,000 for like 2 hours for like 2 or 3 days, guys, to go to Puerto Rico or Jamaica. And she had to fly out there and she put the receipt in the community. $50,000 mentorship. There's only one cheat code to success. It is mentorship. You have to have a mentor you want to have a mentor if you're serious about scaling and taking your business to a level that you never even would have been thought possible, right? So you're going to be able to get lifetime mentorship and coaching from me, guys. Guys, I'm not here to toot my horn or brag, but I made some pretty good money in the last 2 years in this business. Almost 30,000 just last month. Close to 50,000 already in just the first 2 days. I mean, first 2 months of 2026. And I'm just a country boy with no degree, and I don't wear no suits and no cufflinks. I walk around in sandals and basketball shorts the majority of the night, the majority of the day, guys. But it's the skills that I'm new in this industry. I've only been in 2 years. So it's beyond coachable. And so now I have learned the skill where now I coach and mentor people. So you're going to be able to get lifetime access to that forever. You're always going to have somebody who can help you, audit your content, make sure that you're doing the right thing. That's very important when building a business. The next thing you're going to get is lifetime access to my private inner circle mentoring group, guys. This is basically for people who are dead serious. And in here, I do a coaching call. I do a training every Saturday at 11 a.m. And it's trainings in there that I don't share with everybody else. When I'm doing bonuses, incentives, whatever, everybody who's a part of that group, they get access to that as well. So if I'm using something to help scale my business to give me the advantage, everybody in there get access, and you will too. From vacation giveaways, I'm talking about all types of stuff, guys, right? You'll be able to get access to that. You're also going to get and that's a $10,000 value. You're also going to get a one-on-one fast start coaching call with me, guys. This is valued at $500 face value. Actually, it's $1,000 if I'm being honest. And this is where I'm going to sit down with you one-on-one on this Zoom, guys. And I'm going to show you how to set your social medias up for success, how to build your business, how to create content, how to stop the scroll, and how to have people asking you what it is that you're doing, and they're going to join you because they just don't even realize that what you have is what they want, which is more time, more money, and more freedom. And this is the vehicle to get you there. And then you're going to get a complimentary vacation, guys, for 4 days, 3 nights, for 2 adults and 2 children, ages 12 and up, to one of over 150 destinations, guys. I just got a couple people I've had just got back from vacations. One guy just got back with him and his wife to Cancun. 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive for $600 with this vacation that I gave him. But guess what? Had he would have booked it through Expedia or Booking, it would have been almost $2,000, guys. So basically, just paying the taxes on these vacations, and this is how I've been traveling for the last 6 years. Guys, that is over $250,000 in additional bonuses that you get when you join at either of these three programs before March the 10th. We have a $600 program for just $150 to start with the installment plan, or as low as $50 a month, guys. Then we have our $900 program. That program is going to teach you how to build your business and make 900 bucks per day, guys. That's 328 grand per year. How much different do you think your life would be if you could learn the skills just to generate one per day? It's life changing. And this one, instead of paying the 900 with the payment plan, is just 225 to start, or as low as $71 a month, guys. So beyond affordable. And then, of course, our number one best selling program, which is the 1400, where you're going to learn how to build your business and make $1,400. Guys, those commissions are just a lovely sight. Those things come in. You just feel a little different, right? And of course, that one with the installment plan with Afterpay and Klarna is just $350 to start, or as low as $120 a month. Affordable plans to fit any financial situation, guys. And so again, I just wanted to share that, give you guys a quick breakdown of that, so you guys can have clarity and understand, okay, this is what this is, so this is what I'm going to be doing, so you guys can have an overview. Now I want to answer any questions that anyone have, and I haven't even looked in the what you call. So I'm gonna go ahead and start here and look in here, because we want to make sure we get everybody's questions answered. Okay, let me scroll down. I'm just looking. USO has no. Jessica says, "Oh, here's know what that Mad Dog 2020 is." Man, you say I'm only 42 and I know about that. That's me when I got fired. I can relate. Oh, dang, so generous. You're the true today. Let me see. I'm just trying to. Okay. Okay, so again, I don't see any questions, guys. Is there any questions? This is your chance, guys, to ask me. If you were invited here, whether it's through my email, where somebody sent you an email, and if you have any questions, guys, this is your opportunity of a lifetime. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Now, I will say this. This is just for the $1,000 giveaway and the bonuses, guys, right? By March the 10th. Now, you can join at any of there's 5 programs. We have a 100, 300, 600, 900, and our number one best-selling program, guys. The training program, the 1400. It's just at the 600, the 900, and the 1400. Those top 3 is where you're going to be able to get access to the drawing and be able to get all the things that you need to scale your business to be successful, guys. Now, you can join at any of the other levels. We have a $100 program. I always tell people, it ain't going to get you out your 9 to 5, but hey, sometimes it is what it is. That program with the installment plan is as low as 25 bucks to start, and you can upgrade. And then we have one where I call it the sweet spot, even though none of these bonuses come with it, is the $300 program, guys. And that one to get started with the installment plan is 75 bucks. So instead of paying $300 to get started, you can just pay 75 with the installment plan, and then you got 2 income streams. And also with the 14 at the top program, guys, you get 10 income streams. 10. Tons of other training and AI training. Listen, AI ain't gonna put everybody out of business, but if you don't know AI, you're gonna be left behind. And we have an amazing advanced AI training, guys, inside of the bundle pack, guys, with 10 income streams, right? And the crazy part about it is that at the 1400, 6 of those in 1 month with an audience of over 5 billion can make you 100 grand, guys, this year. 6. That's it. And you're going to learn the skills. This is why coaching and mentoring is so important. This is why coaching and mentoring is so important. And this is why this is an opportunity, guys. This is basically like an altar call in a sense. Like, I grew up in an old Baptist church, right? This is just an opportunity for you guys to be able to understand that, when I joined this business 2 years ago and like almost 2 months ago, man, look here. I'm just trying to make if I'm hoping I can bring like $500-$600 a month to keep them from coming and get my wife's car. Why? Because we were hiding the car behind the house where they couldn't see it. You couldn't have told me I would have just doing what it said and made 5 grand and 13 grand and I mean five grand and then 13 grand in 6 weeks and then 38 grand in March. This month 2 years ago, right? You don't know what you don't know. Again, but I can follow directions. That's the thing, guys, right? And that's all you have to know how to do. But you need the training though. Ryan said I try to feel those things like Klarna Snap won't let me, but they dominate because I'm trying to do the 600, but I can't buy the whole 300 and that pay in full. Yeah. Most people who typically apply for the Afterpay in Klarna, they typically get approved. They typically get approved. There's a small. Jessica said you can try Sezzle or Zip. They're similar to those as well, right? But again, guys, I just wanted to share this program with you. What this program has done for me, it has kept me out of a job for 2 years. And as long as the internet and social media is going on, I won't ever work no job. It's going to have to, the bottom is going to have to fall out, guys, because we're on this thing called social media. And this is an app, a platform that brings in over 1,700 millionaires every single day. There's people with disabilities. There's children. I follow a 22-year-old kid who done made $24 million in the last 3 years selling promoting digital products. He ain't even doing what I'm doing. Guys, I mean, this, and again, it's just training. This is no different from college, guys. The only difference is you don't have to go off in debt $40,000 to $200,000 right out the gate and wait 4 to 8 years before you make one nickel, right? You can work from home. You can make all your income from this right here. 2 years and 640 some thousand dollars, guys, has came 100% from this little piece of advice, this little device right here. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. This is the power of it. I don't have no degrees. I didn't come from rich parents. I grew up dirt poor in a town of about 850 people. Right? It doesn't matter because they didn't have the internet and social media in the 80s. They didn't have it in the 90s and they didn't have it in the early 2000s. And if they did, I didn't know anything about it because all I knew was working 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week. But if you're coachable, if you are coachable, I tell people this, if you worked your whole job last year from January to December, that means that means you can be consistent because you still have a job. And if you can be consistent working a job that more than likely is paying you an income that on the first of every month, you probably can't pay all your bills for the whole month with that first check. But yet you've been consistent, waking up, going to work, fighting traffic, road rage, rushing to get clock in so you don't get a point, so you don't get rode up, taking orders, being bossed around, spat on, slapped on, all this for one check that you got to wait another whole 7 days to 14 days to get when you need all types of other things in between then. And then when you do get it, it's already gone before you even it's already gone. That's what jobs do. But you're on social media every single day. You're posting content every single day. You're already a content creator, whether you believe it or not. If you posted a photo of your mom, you created content. If you commented on somebody's post, you created content. The difference between your content and my content is that I get paid for my content because I have education. I have information that you don't have. That's the only thing, guys. That is the only difference. I don't have anything else. I don't have any. I just have information that I invested in myself to learn because I now know I didn't know that you could do this on social media. I was just like a lot of you people. Even when I first started, I was skeptical. Like, man, how are they making 100%? How did that girl make 20 grand in 1 month from home? It's unreal until you do it. And then it's like your eyes, it's like the scales just fall up off your eyes. And now you're just seeing where, okay, if I just continue to get better, well, 20K can be 30, 30 can be 40. And now like you're on a, and I'll tell you this, guys, 10K a month, that's good money. But what that is, when you hit 10K a month, now it's like you're like, okay, I can do this. 20K a month, same way, it's good money. But the sweet spot to me is 30 grand. Guys, when you hit that, like you really feel like you can do whatever you want. Like you really feel like you have freedom. Like you can buy whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can go. You can help people that I mean, you can help people and don't even care if they pay you back. Like it's just waking up and knowing like, man, so this is what it feels like. Like you literally feel rich without being rich. Because in my opinion, I'm gonna say $50,000 a month, which I've never made. I think at $50,000 a month, you don't need anything else. I don't need to be making $1 million a month. 50 man at $50,000 a month, you can do whatever you want. Man, you can set yourself up for life if you do the right type of investing. But if you do make it, that's fine. Like we just want to continue to get better. But we do know this. That is the power of being online. That's the power of having your own online business. But when you don't, there is nothing but layoffs and drama coming at a 9 to 5 unexpectedly. It ain't been announced. They're not going to give you a 2 week notice. It's coming unexpectedly. And you have to work 6 to 8 thousand hours a year for a 2 to 3% pay raise. So an extra $18 to $25 added onto your check. And you got to deal with BS. I'm not dealing that. No, I'm not going to do that. Just fire me. I'm coming. I need somebody who can show me how to work from home and make and earn an income and learn a skill. Skills pay the bills, guys. This is what you want, right? You don't want to catch yourself in the same position that you were last year, this time last year. Trish said 30K a month, let him go. Yeah, it's a different type of feeling. But yeah, you just feel free. Like it's guys, I'm telling you, man, like it's just a great feeling. It's a great feeling. And you tell me this coming from a guy who used to work. I've probably been working every Saturday all for the 30 years that I worked in corporate America. Man, I'm willing to bet you I worked at least 90% of them were Saturdays. 90% of them were every Saturday, every Saturday. And then come January, they cut the hours. You go from working 75 hours to 32 hours, 26 hours. You get laid off for 2 weeks, 3 months. They call you back till they eventually let you go. But online, guys, is like the floodgates of glory can open up for you. That's the possibilities, right? So I just encourage you guys, man, there's 4 days left. I will be getting back with the person who invited you guys because I'm telling you right now, the what you have at your hand is literally a gem. Like you literally have a gem. You can't find this anywhere, guys, online. You can go get another program. You're going to pay thousands of dollars for coaching. You're going to pay $1,000 for mentorship. Most of them don't even have a community, right? And you're just going to get frustrated. And you're going to feel like, oh, they took my money and nobody taught me anything, and you're going to quit, right? That's why you need coaching. That's why you need a mentor. You need to surround yourself with other people who want the same thing as you want. That's just going to inspire you. It's going to keep you going. It's going to keep you motivated because everybody, it's like a family because we all want the same thing. Nobody's jealous, nobody's jealous of nobody over here. Like you just got to stay the course. But you got to understand this, $20,000 worth of value. That means every time you have an issue in your business, you can be able to post it in the community or you can send me a message, right? Right? You're going to always get your questions answered. You're going to get your stuff audited. You're going to know what to do. Just like it didn't take you, 3 days to make your annual salary. It ain't going to take you 3 days to build a business. It ain't going to take you, there's nobody in the history of this world ever built a business in 30 days. 60 days or even 90 days. Now, some people have made some good money, but it takes time to build a business. So it takes time either way. So you can use your time to learn a skill. surrounded by people who have made hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars, and even people who are going to be doing that in the process. Or you can take your time continually waking up and going and working for a man or woman or an entity, somebody who don't even know you exist, somebody who can make a call from up north and snap their fingers and you are without a job. This is what I want you guys to understand. There is no seniority working a 9 to 5. You are a number and it has an expiration date on it. It's just a matter of time. And an expiration date comes with no early notice. You're just going to randomly get called to the office and they're going to have one of the biggest lies made up. I done sat in on people getting fired and I got fired. I know how it goes, guys. There's only 2 ways to make money. You can have a system that makes money for you, which means that whether you're sleeping, you're with the kids, you're on a date, your business is constantly working. Or you can be a part of somebody else's system while you're doing all the working, swing late nights, early morning, swing shifts, graveyard shifts, and they just living their best life. There's no other way to make money. You're either going to have a system or you're going to be a part of the system that's helping somebody else get freedom. I prefer having my own system because I was a part of a system for 30 years. And I can't tell you not one time. And I have traveled, guys. Check this out. This is no lie. I have traveled two times in my whole life, the first 30 years of working. From the time I was like 17, 18 years old to like 46, 47. I just turned 49 last month. I probably went on vacation 2 times in my life. And neither one of them was farther than 2 or 3 hours. That just shows you how warped I was. That ain't even really vacation, but it was vacation to me. Just last year, I went on vacation 4 times. 3 times in 2024. That's 7 times. Places that I had on my bucket list, places that I never even thought was even possible that I would be able to go to growing up as a kid, guys. Because you just don't understand. You couldn't have said 25 years ago that was going to be in this place, right? Joanne said, how long did it take you to do all the training before you going live? I didn't have all the training done, Joanne. The live just came natural for me. I watched the training call. We got a girl named Victoria in the community. She did a live training. So when I wasn't even, I didn't have a TikTok. So I was just kind of like just posting in my Facebook stories and stuff. And then I was doing the copy and paste free ads. And when I made like $5,000. And so this girl told me, she said, you have one of those girls with the brown hair that's doing that program you're doing. And she's on TikTok making a lot of money. She said, maybe you should get you a TikTok. And at first I didn't know who it was. So I went and I realized it was Victoria. So I went in there in the training. And this is just in our mother community. We got a community of almost over 59,000 other people. And it's tons of training. So I went in there, I grabbed my pen and my paper. I watched that training and I opened up me a TikTok around about the 8th of February. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I'm still new. I'm just winging it. But I made $8,000. And then so I'm just on there live and I'm doing my live. Well, it took me a minute to go. I didn't start going live till around about the end of February. And I was just winging it. I'm like, hey, I'm Daryl, no structure, just putting myself out there because I know it works. And you have to get out of your own way. And I wasn't fixing it. And I tell my community members this. Don't be the reason why it don't work. If it don't work, don't you be the reason why. Don't you say, well, man, it didn't work because I didn't do this. If it ain't going to work, it ain't going to have nothing to do with me because I only got a 2 to 3 hour workday. And I can do it anytime I get ready. And I continue to learn and I can ask questions and get help. I can do this, right? So you will learn as you go. Everybody starts at ground zero, guys, right? You don't have to, nobody is coming in this business or any business knowing it all. So you have to take the stairs. But that's what you have to do. I tell people, imagine if what what's the if Henry Ford, when he first created the first vehicle and it didn't go the right way, he would have been like, oh man, I'm done, bro. This just ain't gonna work. I'm done. We would probably still be riding around in horse and carriages, right? If it weren't for him. Imagine what your life would be like if Jeff Bezos, which I got a picture of him where he's in his house. It's 2:40, it's like 2:47 in the morning. He hadn't even launched, he really hadn't even launched Amazon. It's in 1992. He got the big Amazon sign. He got all these books because Amazon started off as a bookstore, and he got all these books, and it's like 2:47. Imagine if he would have been like, "Oh man, this just ain't gonna work, man. I don't know it all. Since I don't know it all, I'm just gonna go back and go to my job." He wouldn't be the third richest man in the world, and half of our Christmas gifts, they wouldn't have them because we didn't. Man, my wife orders stuff off Amazon. I literally almost every day, right? The Amazon, Temu, all these other places, right? So guys, it just takes time with everything else. That's why you need a mentor to speed up your process, right? Just like when you started your 9 to 5, nobody just started that job and went in there saying, boom, they just cut you loose and you was just running production all over the place. Not one person. Your supervisor trained you, a lead trained you, or somebody that was on that machine trained you. You have to have training. How did I learn how to weld? I applied for a job, guys, in 2003, making $8 an hour. Before I got that job, I had to go through a weld training class. I had never even touched a welder. So I had to go through a 12-week weld training class. That's how I became a welder, a master welder. I can weld anything. I can weld with my eyes closed. It doesn't matter. Like that, that's a skill. You're just not gonna pick up a welder and start welding. That comes with training. It comes with practice, consistency. It's like anything else. Knowledge is power, guys. Right? If it's applied. If it's applied, you can get all the information. You can have Cardone come down. You can have whoever. If you don't take the information and apply it, it's just like I mean, it's just like smoke. It's going to eventually evaporate, guys. So again, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, this is the March Momentum Challenge, guys. There's 4 more days left. Again, if you want to take advantage of these of the March Momentum Friday, where you can get your name put in the drawing 3 times to win $1,000, I'm going to be doing it live and be able to get all of that lifetime coaching, mentoring, all of that stuff, guys. You want that to build your business. It can be day one for you, or it can continue to be one day. The good thing about it is this: everybody who's online who has a business, whether they just started or they've been doing it for a while and they no longer have a business. Let's say they have a job, they're working their job, but they're building their side hustle. Why? Because I'm going to tell you now, this summer is fixing to be ugly. It's going to get bad. Like 2008, 2009 bad when the banking system shut down. There's a recession is already here. It just ain't bust wide open yet, but it's coming. Gas, everything's skying. Everything's is coming, right? You want to have a hustle. You want to have a backup plan. This summer is gonna. I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet you between May and August, 3 million people are gonna lose their jobs. Guys, I'm telling you, like, you do not want to be on the end of that stick. You do not want to be in a position where you're one paycheck away from being homeless. Really, when you have children and you're on social media every day, you're following people who are making money every day. But for some odd reason, you just keep passing up these opportunities, passing up. We have to stop passing up on opportunities that can change our lives because we don't know all of the answers. Nobody knew all the answers, not one person. Nobody. Everybody starts at ground zero. Give yourself a chance, right? The person who invited you to this call, you've probably been getting their emails and then the life gets to life in. But you got to ask yourself, how much long before you mess around and bottom out? And what I mean by that, how much long do you think it's going to be before it hits the fan? And what I mean by hitting the fan, you get that unexpected call. I was on a call with a lady the other day. 17 years as a nurse. 17 long years working 12 hours a day as a nurse. She got sick and missed 2 days and they fired her. Jobs, if I didn't learn nothing else in my life, I did learn one thing that when I say you are literally a number to a job, you ever went to the driver license place to renew your tags, get your license? You got to pull the little tab out of there and sit down and wait for your turn. That's what you are when you punch a clock and you work for somebody. That tab has an expiration date on it, guys. I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is put your security in another entity, man or woman's hands, because they're always going to do what's best for the company. And if they're trying to get that bonus, the quarterly bonus, and they have to cut 56 people and you the 53rd one, guess who's getting chopped? Unexpectedly, unannounced. I don't care if you're pregnant. I don't care if you got a newborn baby. They don't care. They don't ask no questions because all they care about is the company. You want ownership, right? So that you can learn the skills. Social media ain't going anywhere. It creates 1,700 millionaires every day, guys. So again, guys, if you want to, again, if you want to take advantage of the March Momentum Challenge, this will be going on for 4 more days. After March the 10th, it's over. You can still join, right? But a lot of these bonuses and stuff you won't be able to get. So this is why it's important. Now you can join, you can still join at one of the smaller programs or whatever. It just don't come with all the. It doesn't come with the teacher, right? Imagine trying to ride a bike by yourself. Imagine being 3 years, 5 years old, or 4 years old, and you trying to ride a bike with no training wheels, and it's the first time you got on a bike. That's like running a business with no mentor and coaching. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fall, you're gonna skin up your knees, you're gonna hurt your arm, and guess what eventually you're gonna do? You're gonna quit. Because you're gonna give up because you have no guidance. You don't have someone who's already rode the bike that can show you how to balance yourself. Same thing in business, guys. So again, guys, appreciate everybody who came out. Um, let me see. Just looking to make sure I don't miss anybody's questions. Patricia, where can we find a copy for? I don't know where that's at in the new one.
Please, I want to ask question.
Who's that?
Mm,
What's up, bro?
uh,
What's your question?
Okay. Question. How long? Yeah. How long can someone training before they can proceed? How long someone can have the training before they can proceed?
I can't hear you, man. You're breaking up a little bit. What is? Can
Okay. Okay. Okay.
you
Okay.
repeat that?
Okay. Yeah. I say how long someone can have training before they can proceed. How long someone can have training
How long before they
and
start
training?
before they start earning?
Yes. How long? Yes. How
Oh,
long someone can have training
I want to say he said how
before someone can proceed?
is that what he's saying? How long before someone starts earning? Man, we've had people.
Yes. How long someone can have training to
Oh yeah. So your
yes.
your earnings are based on what you do. So we've had people who come over here and get
Uh,
started and make money the same day. I made my first commission on the third day. We've had people make money 3 months down the road, a month, 60 days, 5 days. It really just depends on what you do. Because everybody's got the same training and everything, right? So it depends on how fast you get it done, how fast you start following the training and implementing it. Manuela said it took her 7 days. It took me 3 days. I know some people it took one day. I know some people it took 3 months. It just depends. Everybody has their own way of doing things. So that's the good thing about this business. It's based off of what you do. It ain't like a job where it don't matter how hard you work or how less you work, you still just get paid the same amount, right? So it just depends on what you do. That's why it's important to get a coach. It's important to have a mentor to help you.
okay.
Yeah.
Another more question. Please, you people are doing diploma. diploma demand only 4 days. Diploma?
You don't need no diploma,
It
man.
demand only.
You don't need no diploma. I don't even know my diploma. I ain't seen my diploma in 25 years. I don't know where it's at. You don't need no diploma. You don't need no degree.
Oh,
You just need the information. You got a cell phone. You're on social
okay,
media. You just need the training. That's it.
okay,
That's all you need, bro. And you get the training. It's gonna teach you everything that you need. Everything that you need to run this business is gonna teach you guys. So, all right. Let me
okay.
see. I know someone who's been with one company for almost 40 years and got fired last Monday, bro. That is wild. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I learned the hard way. It was a hard pill to swallow, but I swallowed it. Jobs just don't care, man. But guys, that is it. If there's really no more questions, again, 4 days left to take advantage of the March Momentum challenge where you're going to be entered. You still have a chance to get your name entered in that drawing 3 times, right? If you come in at whether it's the 600, the 900, or the 1400, either one is all about what you want to earn. What do you want to learn and earn, right? Come in at whichever one that best fits your goals and needs. Just get back to the person who invited you. I'm pretty sure they have an email or PS or something like that. You just reach out to them and they can help you. Again, guys, appreciate every one of you guys. I'm gonna be doing these again every Saturday. But again, guys, the promotion is ending in 4 days. There's never been a better chance, a better time to lock in, invest in yourself, get that training. There is no monthly payments, there's no nothing. And I'll leave you guys with this. Guys, between now and the end of the year, Lord's will, you're going to be done blow so much money on random stuff that ain't going to put 1 red cent in your bank account. This is why it's so critical. We got to get out of consumerism. Consumerism is one of the biggest flaws in this country. Why? Because the economy, the government, the economy wants you to keep on spending, spending, spending. We spend money on stuff that we don't even need. We got to quit spending. We got to quit spending. That's why there's something to do in every month of the year, all 12 months, because this is designed to keep you broke. That's why people struggle from a 9 to 5 because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're buying stuff that you don't need, but you're not making any money, but you're working yourself to death for a wage. It's time to get out there, guys. You're on social media. You have social media, right? So, guys, that is it. Again, appreciate everybody who came out. If you have any questions, get back to the person who invited you and ask questions, guys. Get started. Take advantage of this opportunity. It is March. It is March, and you'll blink. Taxes will be gone. There's no better time. There is it's gonna get ugly before it gets better. Position yourself. Position yourself for greatness. Give yourself an opportunity to be great, guys, and build something. So again, be blessed. Enjoy yourself, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one, guys.